Very excited to show you how I actually make my onion and garlic broth. It really is a miracle broth. You can use it for all types of ailments, or just basically to use as prevention. You need a lot of ingredients. We're talking about our basic brown onions, we're talking about raw garlic, some healthy salt. It can be Celtic, Himalayan, desert salt, whatever you've got. We need a big pot, about 5 liters. If you're going to multiply the recipe like I always do, some clean water, and my favorite garlic press, a sharp knife, and a spoon for the salt. So we all, as I've told you in my previous videos, is that garlic is amazing. It's very important that we actually get in raw garlic every day, but this is also another way to actually do garlic. It's very soothing on the gut, and it's got a lot of healing properties. So we're going to start off with the recipe. The basic recipe is just for 1 onion and 3 to 5 garlic cloves, but because I'm busy, and you know, one of the fundamentals that I teach is actually food prep, and so I actually multiply the recipe by 3, and then I've got enough for 3 days in the fridge. So I'll put the basic recipe for 1 onion in the description box below, and maybe also for the bigger amount. So maybe first try it, see if you like it, see if it works for you, and then you can multiply the recipe. We've also frozen it for when we go on holiday. So the garlic we're going to start with. So I've got my 3 onions, so I've got 15 garlic cloves. But remember, as I've showed you before, some of these cloves are actually very, very big. Like this one, you can actually count for 3 garlics. So I'm going to peel them, and then I'm going to press them, and I'm going to put them in the pot, and I'm going to put the timer on for 10 minutes. And the reason for that, as you also saw in my previous video, the lemon and garlic drink, is that we actually press the garlic, we leave it open for 10 minutes, and the reason for that is for the active compound allicin to actually develop, and just to make the garlic more potent. And so let's get going. Okay, so the next step is to crush our garlic into our pot. I just love this presser. It's really, this is an OXO one, and I bought my one at Yappie Chef. I'm sure there is other ones in the market as well. I just love this one. It's strong, and I've had it for 3 years, and it never disappoints. I actually like a sharp knife that can actually clean out this garlic press. Okay, great. So now we're going to set the timer, and we're going to let it sit for 10 minutes. So the next step is actually to take my onions and just to remove the outer brown part of the onion. And I'm just basically going to do it by rubbing off. I don't want to remove. Most cases there's actually 2 layers. We don't want to lose the bottom one. So you see, I just actually took off that crispy layer. We want to leave that layer, and the reason for that is because the quercetin is actually just below that brown layer, and we don't want to lose it because it's got so many properties. So I just really like a quick rub, and whatever comes off comes off. I'm not going to make a big issue of it. So that's done. So the next step would actually be to wash my onions, because as you know, I always talk about washing things before we use them, and this is just normal municipality water. And then I always do a final rinse with my filtered water. Okay, so now that our garlic is ready, after 10 minutes, I can smell it. It's definitely more active. I'm going to start cutting up my onion. So we've washed the onion, and as I say, we don't want to peel the rest. We're going to basically use the rest. I'm just going to cut off the head, and then I'm going to cut my onion. I'm going to use a slightly bigger knife. I cut it basically in half, and then I cut it in 4 pieces. Then we're going to put in a half a teaspoon per onion, so that works out at 1.5 teaspoon of salt. And then for every onion we're going to use a liter of water, and it's important that it's clean water. And now this is ready to go onto the stove, so we're going to heat it, and when it starts boiling we're going to simmer it. We can turn the heat down, and we're going to do it for between 15 and 20 minutes, and then we're going to strain it. So my onion broth simmered now for 20 minutes, and then I immediately actually strain it. I don't leave it to stand for a while because it actually develops almost like a funny taste, and I think it's because of the brown onion peels. So just be careful, it's hot. I normally do this over a basin at the back where I normally do all my rinsing, so just be careful not to burn yourself, especially when the pieces of the it smells quite nice, especially when the pieces are actually falling out. So just make sure you've got all the nice liquid. You can also use a spoon just to get the last bit out. I basically don't do anything with the peels. I've actually tried to use it in recipes. It actually has lost all its flavor. Look, all the nice steam. It actually has lost all its flavor. So some people make crackers and things with it, but I just throw it away. So I basically just strain it. And there you've got your broth. Once again, I actually put the lid on. I don't want any nutrients to disappear, and then I let it cool off slightly. Then you can actually enjoy a cup. What I actually also do is that we can drink this in between during the day, but remember we don't drink with our meals because we dilute our digestive enzymes, but you can drink it in between your meals. It's also nice if you are a bit hungry. It also actually works quite well to suppress the hunger. But what I do is that I actually put it through a very small mesh sieve. I just want to make sure that it's 100% clean, because if there's any pieces in it, it will actually start the digestion. Your body will think it's food, and it will actually start the digestion process, which we don't want. We want it to happen actually at meal time. So I've actually let it cool down a bit. Now I can actually enjoy my glass of garlic and onion broth. It's really delicious. I love it. I drink this every day. And I hope you're also going to try out the recipe. Please leave a comment, and if you like this video, if you like the type of videos that I'm actually making, please like and subscribe, and I'll make sure to post more of these types of videos for you. Please stay tuned. Next week there will be another video again, where I actually just share all the things I'm very passionate about and how it actually also transformed my life. Enjoy your day.